and bring it down towards the, what the? Are you kidding me? My skin itches. Don't copycat, okay? Oops. Just kidding. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Christen Dominique. Today we're gonna be talking about copycat beauty versus the real thing. This is not everything that I used so much more, but this is all that I can hold in my hands. When I found out about copycat beauty, I thought it was a joke. Like I was scrolling through YouTube and I saw Bhad Bhabie's picture come up. I was like, copycat beauty, okay, this is not real. But then when I clicked on it, I was like, oh my God, are you serious right now? They're actually selling identical palettes to popular makeup brands, which is insane to me. So even the sign is like Anastasia's. Wait, is this even legal? Can you do this? Is this legal? It's really, really weird and very, very awkward. I mean, look, modern Fairytale, modern Renaissance. What in the world? Are you kidding me? Guys, this is so weird. I wanted to test it out to see if it was actually identical because it does look like a dupe. So if you guys can tell which one is the real deal, let me know in the comments before this video starts. I would love to see if you guys could clock what is happening on my face. So I'm really interested to see if you can actually get the same thing out of this for a cheaper price. Like it's way cheaper. We're talking about $2.99, $8.99 versus $40 and $60. It's insane. So can we dupe it? Can we get it for a cheaper price? I don't know. Is it gonna make my skin break out? Probably. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into this video. If you wanna see the real tea about copycat beauty, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can be a part of the quad fam. And without further ado, let's get into this video. She's hydrated. She's ready to go. So I went ahead and bought the products. I got some brushes right here from Copycat Beauty. I got, that's their name, right? Am I saying it right? It's Copycat Beauty because a lot of the stuff says Go To Beauty. No, it is legit copycatbeauty.com. There's discount codes. I went ahead and bought the brushes. I bought the highlight. Everything on their site that you could buy, I bought. So I'm gonna jump right into this video and start comparing the makeup. So we're gonna start with the eyeshadow palette. So I'm comparing the Modern Fairytale. I haven't even opened this up yet. I just wanted to get like an initial reaction with you guys, like together. This is what it's supposed to be compared to. And this is just a very thin, flimsy palette. You open it up and it has a little mirror right here. Probably just enough to see your eyes exactly. And then you have the Modern Renaissance from Anastasia. Do you guys see a resemblance? That is crazy. The eyeshadows are extremely similar. The only difference is they don't have names on them. I don't even know what to say. I'm just like, ooh. Let's go ahead and swatch these, okay? So I'm gonna take Tempera, swatch it, and then I'm gonna take the same color from Copycat Beauty on this hand, swatch them with you guys. So it's just a different shade, but Copycat Beauty is just a little bit brighter here. Pretty similar. I'm gonna go into Golden Ochre. Can you guys see the difference? Now we're gonna swatch that. This is Anastasia, this is Copycat Beauty. Now I'm swatching Vermeer. Anastasia's is popping just a little bit more. So Copycat Beauty's eyeshadow palette is $8.99 and Anastasia's Modern Renaissance is $42. Price difference is crazy. Before I judge it, let's look at the actual performance of the eyeshadow. To compare this with you guys, I'm gonna do the same look on both sides, but using Copycat Beauty on one side and Anastasia and all the other real stuff on the other side. I'm gonna go into Modern Renaissance first. Pick up Golden Ochre and a little bit of Burnt Orange. I always go towards these eyeshadows. We're gonna take the same colors in the Copycat Beauty palette. So these two colors. It also just falls off the brush, which is weird. Okay, let's do that. Let's just put it on our eye. So far, it's not bad. I definitely feel like the weight in this Anastasia eyeshadow is a lot heavier than the one in the Copycat Beauty because obviously they have probably a better formula. I don't know, it just feels like it's gonna hold better if that makes sense. All right, so the next shadow I'm picking up from the Modern Renaissance is Bone Fresco. So I'm just gonna pick that. And I'm mixing the warm with the cool tone. I'm just gonna make them become friends. And I'm gonna pick up the other shade. It's almost like a gray. I don't feel like this is very purpley like Bone Fresco, but we're gonna pick that up, put it in our crease. I'm just gonna go back in with the burnt orange color from Copycat Beauty because it is coming off of my eye completely. So we know that it's not gonna stay or last very long. Pick up Venetian Red. I'm gonna put that on with a flat brush this time. And we are gonna put it on the lid. I'm trying to apply Venetian Red as best as I can, but I feel like it's not sticking And this is from Anastasia, so I don't know what's going on here, but I'm gonna go into CopyCat Beauty now with one of their flat brushes. If you get these brushes, I think you should definitely wash them because there is a powder that's coming off of them. And that's honestly with any brush you get, but this one is really strong. So my eye might be in trouble tomorrow. See how that picks up? Let's see if it gives us the same vibe. It's a lot lighter. You can see right through that red. If I move this red around too much, it is going to fall off of my eye, you guys. I can feel it. That shadow is not sticking. I could tell as soon as I put it on because it just crumbles down. I'm just gonna try and put more on. Hopefully it sticks. Cross your fingers. Well, that was honestly as expected from this shadow. I'm gonna go in with Realgar and we're gonna put that on the inner part right here. I'm gonna flip my brush over and try to go into Venetian Red and Love Letter just to deepen the red. I feel like it's not as intense as I'd like it to be. Then again, you compare it to this eye and it's like, okay, well maybe it was not too bad. Now we're gonna go into the other palettes with this color that's supposed to be the Realgar's dupe. Ooh, hold on. She's getting some color on the eyelid. Okay, nothing better has happened for this eye. It's not as impactful as these reds, but I'm gonna go into Primavera. So we're gonna take her and pop her in the, where are you? Here, in the inner corner. And now we're gonna go into the other shade using the CopyCat Beauty brush and work it on the inner corner. Hello? Is anybody there? She's softer, she's not as intense. All right, there's the difference. There's a huge difference. Now I'm gonna go into Tempera, this lighter shade on the Anastasia side, and I'm gonna work that shade on the brow bone. Now we're gonna go into Tempera from CopyCat Beauty. Out of all of the shadows, this one showed up the most. But it has more of those shimmers in it to where this one has more of a matte look to it. But it's not bad, it's just, it's a little bit dull. I'm gonna go into Cypress Umber on Anastasia's side, and I'm just gonna add some smokiness to this outer corner. So I'm gonna take that and deepen this crease. Anastasia's has more black in it, and this one is definitely like a true brown. These shadows are not good. I'm gonna try to add a little bit more red in there. So I feel like we lost a lot of it. We probably have been losing a lot of it. It's just so much more muted than the other side. Let's pick up Raw Sienna before I just tap out on this whole thing. Now I'm gonna go on the other side. My eye is almost starting to tear up on this side of the eye, the CopyCat Beauty eye, just to keep you guys updated on how my eyes are feeling. Let's go ahead and move on from these shadows. Overall, the shadows are just dull. They lack life. And just the fact that they're just trying to copy something that's already been made and sell it for a cheaper price, I'm not into it at all. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the eyeliner that's supposed to be comparable to Tarte Maneater. This is called the Eye Marker from Go-To. They look the same, except this cap is a little bit thicker feeling. So we have the Eye Marker liner for $3.99. That's kind of the same price as a really good Wet n Wild liner. And the Tarte is $20. We are gonna test Tarte out first, so you guys can see what it looks like. So that is the Tarte Maneater. Very, very pigmented, very rich in color. Now we're going into the CopyCat Beauty one. The tips are different. I mean, they're not identical, but they have the same kind of idea. It's not as easy. It's just like a stiff tip, but I mean, it gets the job done. Definitely no comparison there either. All right, you guys, I'm back with the eyeliner and I feel like there's such a difference on my face. So the next comparison I'm gonna do is the Nars Wanted 1 palette. Super cool packaging, looks like so. CopyCat Beauty wanted to dupe it. There's some differences in there. I mean, I see like it's almost there. It's not really. So these two guys are totally different. This is definitely way more of a pink, and this one is more peachy. Not gonna lie, these are very soft. The feeling of it is not bad. Let's give them a B for effort. I'm gonna go into the bronzy one from Wanted. I'm gonna take my brush and give myself more of a bronzy look. Now we're gonna go into the pink color. Take this deep peachy color, since that's more of like an identical color in the other palette. And now we're gonna go over to the CopyCat side. I'm gonna take the bronzy color, bronze up the face. We're gonna take the blush color and Color is actually pretty similar. Now these brushes, not gonna lie, the brushes are not bad. The coverage in this cheek palette, you can tell on this side, it kind of gave me some type of a coverage and a color and just like a good look to my skin. But on this side, it really didn't do much. So the Nars is $59 and the CopyCat Beauty Exposed one is $8.99. Whoa. So for the highlight, I have the Glow Kit from Anastasia, the Sun Dipped Glow Kit, and then the Tropical Glow from Go To Beauty or CopyCat Beauty. It's pretty similar. Maybe the tourmaline is a little off because it's a little deeper in the Tropical Glow palette, but it's pretty similar. Like, that's crazy. So the Anastasia palette is $40 and this one is $8.99, of course. Let me swatch this. So here's bronzed. They both feel really good. What? It looks super pigmented. So I have a problem with swatches though. I feel like swatches are deceiving. They could either look better than what they really are, or they can look worse than what they really are, because the product can be amazing and not swatch the way you want it, but it applies really well on the eye. So I feel torn about that. So now I'm gonna take Summer from Tropical Glow, the Anastasia palette. This is Anastasia right here, the pointer finger. And here we go. Anastasia's is more golden. The swatches are not bad. Not bad at all. Tourmaline's next. What? Okay, these swatches look pretty good, not gonna lie. I'm taking Moonstone next. See how it goes. Man, this glow palette swatches blowing my mind right now. My mind is blown. So I'm gonna take my highlight brush from Artist Couture. This is brush, amazing. So I'm gonna take my highlight brush in my Anastasia highlight. I think I'm gonna take Moonstone. Actually, Summer, we're gonna put right here. I'm gonna mix them together. What? And then I'm gonna take Moonstone and work it down towards the nose. Sometimes you just gotta blend your highlights together and make your own little creation. Ooh, this highlight. What? Anastasia. Now we're gonna do the same thing with the other palette. So we're gonna take a little bit of this and put it right here. I mean, it's not going on as intense as the other side, but it's definitely picking something up. And then I'm gonna go down to this other color and bring it down towards the, what the heck? Oh my God, hold on, I was not expecting that. Let's back it up really quick. That is a lot lighter than what I expected. It's not glowing as nicely as this side. You see how this one just glows in the best way? This one glows, but in the worst way on my face. On my skin texture, this looks terrible. If you have really smooth skin, I feel like you can pull it off, but other than that, I don't know. I do not know. But this one does have a mirror, which is cool. It's pretty much the same colors. The payoff's not bad. Obviously, it's not as glowy as the Anastasia one. It's not probably gonna be long lasting. If it was me, I would just stick with the real deal. All right, so now I'm gonna move on to the lip. I went ahead and bought Velvet Teddy's dupe from MAC and then Ruby Woo from MAC. So these two came in. Looks pretty similar to the MAC tube. So Velvet Teddy, like the real Velvet Teddy, is a little bit more warm toned. It's a little bit more pinkier, richer. This one is just like it's a really nice nude color, but it's not, it doesn't look like a dupe. So I'm gonna swatch it. So here is Velvet Teddy from CopyCat Beauty. Okay, and then Velvet Teddy from MAC, like the actual real deal. Whoa. This one's more opaque, but it's pretty much the same color, which is crazy. And then I also got Ruby Woo. Ooh, this is hard. It's like a hard, thick formula. And now we have Ruby Woo, like the real deal. Pretty similar. Yeah, so Ruby Woo is a tinge darker. It has more of a blue tone to it, whereas this guy looks a lot lighter. But in the tube, Ruby Woo looks like lighter. I would say it's kind of a dupe. A MAC lipstick is $18.50. A CopyCat Beauty is $2.99. So that's a huge difference. So I'm gonna take MAC Ruby Woo and put it on this side. CopyCat Beauty, and you can't even see the difference. Whoa, that's crazy. I actually don't like the way this looks together, so I'm gonna put on Velvet Teddy instead. Okay, this is a lot softer on the lips, but that is the same color, you guys, for $2.99. shine. What? Let me know if you would try Copycat Beauty. I'm kind of just like shook with all of this copycat stuff. It blows my mind. This is what it came out to. The eyes are super different. I would not trust any other eyeshadow palettes. Moral of the story is we're going to avoid Copycat Beauty's eyeshadows because I don't know what's going on with them. As for the lips and the highlights, they're pretty much a dupe. I don't know how to feel about this, but we are done with this comparison video. This was so crazy and so weird and very, very interesting to say the least. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Would you buy from Copycat Beauty? I'm so interested to see what you guys think. I love you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. And before I let you go, I just want to leave you with a little note, and that is to embrace yourself, your quirkiness, your weirdness, your beauty. It's all you, and that's what makes you special. I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, dollies.